Hi, Ben from Lover of Tech. Welcome to my ultimate battery charging test between the Galaxy S24 Ultra, iPhone 15 Pro Max, and the Pixel 8 Pro. Let's get into it. Now, kicking things off with the battery and the charging specs for each phone, with the Galaxy S24 Ultra, it is using a 5000 mAh battery and does support Samsung super fast charging 2.0 technology with the official 45-watt charger and a supported 5-amp cable. And with the iPhone 15 Pro Max, it does have a 4442 mAh battery, and it is rated to support charging up to 27 watts with a 30-watt power delivery charger. And with the Google Pixel 8 Pro, it does have a 5050 mAh battery and does support Google's improved 30-watt official charging. Now, for the conditions of this battery charging test, if any of the devices have any settings that prevents the charging speeds from slowing down, it's been disabled. Anything like protect battery, adaptive charging, optimized charging, this has all been disabled. And if there's any settings that enables the fast charging to happen, like what you have on the Samsung, that's all been enabled for you to be able to have it. So of course, we are using the official 5-amp cable to be able to get the super fast charging 2.0 active on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, and that pretty much sets the conditions for this charging test. At each interval, we will also be taking temperature readings and also using USB wattage readers to see the maximum wattage being pulled at the plug for each phone. And also a friendly reminder, we are running a giveaway for one lucky subscriber to win a Galaxy S24 Ultra, and it is ending on the 21st of February 2024. Go watch our ultimate camera comparison video for full details. If you're considering a power bank to use on the go for your smartphone, tablet, laptop, and everything in between, then look no further than the ultimate power bank, the Shargeek 100 from Charge. The Shargeek 100 is the ultimate one-stop portable power bank for your mobile devices, and my favorite is packing a 25,600 mAh battery in a sophisticated, transparent design and a built-in display that shows you tons of information like your wattage, output, input, and more. It has two USB-C ports, one USB-A port, and an adjustable DC port with the ability to output and input charge up to 100 watts. This allows for a fast recharge time of around 90 minutes, and for the S24 Ultra, it even enables the full support for super fast charging 2.0 at 45 watts. Check the link in the description below where you can get your Shargeek 100, and thank you to Charge for sponsoring a portion of this video. With that out of the way, let's get into the charging test. Let's kick things off with this ultimate battery charging test between the Galaxy S24 Ultra, the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and the Pixel 8 Pro. And of course, we're going to be measuring it at each 15-minute interval to see where we are in the charging speed stages, and also taking a temperature reading for each phone. And at the first 15-minute interval, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is at 36%, and the iPhone 15 Pro Max is at 32%, and the Pixel 8 Pro is at 29%. And now when it comes to, reading the battery percentage, the always on display on the iPhone is not that accurate, especially at this early stage. So I do have to turn on the screen to read that accurate battery reading for the iPhone. But for the Android phones, they are absolutely accurate. So later on, I will not be doing that. So just bear that in mind. And with the temperature reading, it is 35.7 degrees Celsius on the Galaxy S24 Ultra. The iPhone 15 Pro Max is at 38.5 degrees Celsius, and the Pixel 8 Pro is at 35.8 degrees Celsius. So respectable temperatures, but with the iPhone 15 Pro Max, it is at 38.5 degrees Celsius, slightly hotter within the first 15 minutes charge compared to the other two Android devices. Next is the 30-minute interval, and Samsung does rate the 45-watt charging with the 5-amp cable at 65% charge in 30 minutes. So how close are we going to be getting to that, or are we getting that at all? So when we do get to the half-an-hour interval, it is 63% on the Galaxy S24 Ultra, so very close. 54% on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And we do have the Pixel 8 Pro at 50%, which is correct reading for what Google does rate it on their charging speeds with their official 30-watt charger. Now, when it comes to also reading the temperature on each device, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is at 36.2 degrees Celsius for the temperature reading, which is very well controlled. The iPhone 15 Pro Max, on the other hand, we are looking at a temperature reading of 39 degrees Celsius. So very hot compared to the others now. And then the Pixel 8 Pro is well controlled, also at 36.1 degrees Celsius. So those are the temperature readings. First half an hour, it does look like the iPhone 15 Pro Max is quite much hotter than the other two, but a higher percentage as well when all things considered relative to the milliamp size of the batteries when comparing them. Next interval is the 45-minute mark, and where are we in terms of getting close to 100% for all these three devices? And when it comes to the Galaxy S24 Ultra, it is at 86% charge, whereas the iPhone 15 Pro Max is at 73% charge, and the Pixel 8 Pro is at 70% charge. So very interesting where we are right now. We're probably going to be getting into the power management and charging management stage, where they are going to pretty much preserve and look after the battery health before getting to 100%. And taking the temperature reading, we are at 34.6 degrees Celsius for the Galaxy S24 Ultra, 37.2 degrees Celsius for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, so it's cooled down a little bit, which is great to see. And then we do have 36 degrees Celsius for the Pixel 8 Pro. So again, iPhone has cooled itself down a little bit more. The next 15 minutes interval up to 45 minutes, but still slightly hotter than the other two. The 1 hour mark is probably the most important time because it takes roughly about an hour to get ready, give or take whatever you're doing. And at the 1 hour mark, where will we be when it comes to percentage? The Galaxy S24 Ultra is at 96%. And the iPhone 15 Pro Max is at 82%. And also when we have the Pixel 8 Pro, it's at 87%. So the Pixel's crawled back compared to where it was before in percentage. But again, relative to the battery size, the Pixel is actually doing very well. Considering Pixels of old, this is a great improvement from Google. But of course, with these percentage, we pretty much can guess that Samsung will be finishing first. But when? Temperature-wise, we're looking at 31.3 degrees Celsius when it comes to the temperature for the Galaxy S24 Ultra. And the iPhone 15 Pro Max is a reading of 33.2 degrees Celsius. And for this particular situation on the Pixel 8 Pro, we do have a temperature reading of 35.5 degrees Celsius. So all of a sudden, the Pixel 8 Pro is now ever so slightly hotter than the other two. And where are we when it comes to the finishing line? Of course, it is going to be the Samsung first, but the time we have for it is 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 47 seconds to 100% charge for the Galaxy S24 Ultra. So it's very interesting. It seems like it's really power managed and trickle charged the last remaining 5 or so percent or 10% to really preserve the battery health that we have inside the S24 Ultra. Final temperature reading that we have here is 30.2 degrees Celsius. And in first place, of course, is the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Again, measuring the temperatures of the others at this time is 31.6 degrees Celsius on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And then, of course, on the Pixel 8 Pro, we do have a temperature reading of 32.9 degrees Celsius and 93% battery and 86% battery on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So next interval is the 75-minute mark, 1 hour, 15 minutes. What do we have? We've got 89% charge on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And then for the Pixel 8 Pro, we do have a charge rating at the moment of 95%. So very, very close to each other, but it is most likely looking like the Pixel 8 Pro will be finishing next. And taking the temperature reading, we do have 31.1 degrees Celsius on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And then with the Pixel 8 Pro, we do have a temperature reading of 32.2 degrees Celsius. Again, ever so slightly hotter than the iPhone 15 Pro Max, but it has cooled itself down and it's managing heat to preserve the battery health and also going through trickle charge states that we are right now. So the finishing line will definitely be the Pixel 8 Pro in second place with a time of what we have here of 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 33 seconds to 100% charge for the Google Pixel 8 Pro. And that's much more respectable than previous Pixels of old, which did used to take 2 hours or more and was very aggressive when it came to the final stages of charging. So it's great to see that improvement. Final temperature reading is at 30.8 degrees Celsius. So again, respectable improvements for the Pixel 8 Pro compared to before. Nothing absolutely special compared to phones that can charge to 100% in 45 minutes or less, but we'll take it for what the Pixel is given. Hopefully they can improve it to charge at least to full in 1 hour. So what we have here at the 90-minute mark interval, which is 1 hour and 30 minutes, is 94% charge and a temperature reading of 30.1 degrees on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So iPhone is the last phone standing. Where we are going next is, of course, the 1 hour 45-minute interval mark, and it's at 97% charge. Yeah, so at this stage, the trickle charging on the iPhone becomes extremely aggressive, and this is just how Apple iPhones have been for as long as I know. So this is just how it manages it. The temperature reading is 27.7 degrees. So it really shows you that this is something they're being very aggressive with. Temperature management is much higher in terms of keeping it cool and looking after the battery and preserving battery health. So when will the iPhone 15 Pro Max finish? Yes, it is actually over the 2 hour mark, and it does end up having a finishing time of 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 28 seconds for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and a final temperature reading of 27 degrees Celsius. Now, off the back of our extreme battery drain test, when it comes to the complete battery experience on each of these devices, the Galaxy S24 Ultra absolutely takes it. There was only a 1 minute difference when it came to the drain test between them, and considering the resolution of the screen for the Pixel and the Galaxy was at the full resolution compared to the out-of-box resolution, this is mightily impressive on both the Galaxy S24 Ultra side and also the Pixel 8 Pro, which has improved. So in this particular situation, as a complete battery experience goes, I will be giving it to the Galaxy S24 Ultra. More follow-up content is coming, if not live already, when it comes to their battery and charging experience. I will be running a second battery drain test with the devices on their screen default setting at 1080p and not 1440p. I'm even considering doing things like light mode versus dark mode. And of course, because you don't get a charger in a box, which is the best charger to use for the Galaxy S24 Ultra? Is it a 45-watt charger with the PowerBank cable that gives you the super fast charging 2.0? Or is it a 25-watt charger with the super fast charging? Or the original 15-watt charger with the USB-A port that gives you 15-watt charging? Let's see the difference. If you want to see more of that, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn the notifications so you don't miss any new videos on YouTube on the Lover of Tech channel. Really appreciate the support, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.